is about staging, especially staging to make a client happy. Okay, welcome to Take 5 with Team Hayden. So a question a lot of realtors have is about staging, especially staging to make a client happy. So we're gonna go to Kim for this question because she's our stager. Where do you start?
I think the very first thing the biggest mistake real estate agents make when approaching their client about staging their space, because you stage to sell, not to live in it, right? So it's a very different perspective. We're staging to gain the largest audience. And how do you navigate that with your client is really important. You'll have one of two responses when you approach this. They'll either show you the door, or they'll get on board enthusiastically with their husband, somewhat reluctantly usually. So one of the things is to honor what they have. We may not, with the average age of home seller being 56, and according to stats last year, and the average age of a first-time home buyer being in the 30 mark, or in that single detached home, we've got generational differences. So going in and saying you got to get rid of the Holly Hobby collection, this is just awful, or it takes up too much space, and we got to declutter, and we're using all these negative things that say, hey, your lifetime of memories suck. And we don't want that. We don't want that. What we want to say is, you know what? Every great book is heavily edited, is edited repeatedly and repeatedly to find that gem of the story that will be the bestseller. And you want to be the bestseller, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to edit your space. And I love the history, and I love the memories, and I love everything you have here. But what we want to do is commit to the moving process, and we're going to go ahead and start packing away, making space for the potential home buyer to visualize their life in this space. By talking to your client that way, it's going to be very, they're going to feel like they're part of the journey. They're going to feel that they're creating the canvas, the opportunity for the home buyers that are coming through. I'm a firm believer in the sight, sound, scent, touch, bringing in all the different sensories, all 5 senses, to engage a home buyer, just like you would if you went to Neiman Marcus. You don't walk into a building that everything is just set in the box and there's no music and it smells just stale or whatever. You walk into music, you walk into a visual stimulation, you walk into people greeting you, and there's a soundtrack being played that encourages you to engage. And that's what we want to do in a home. And don't distance your home buyer or your home seller. Don't distance the home owner by saying declutter. Declutter. That means you are assuming, and men do this all the time because he does this all the time. He'll say something, and I hear, what did you say this morning? It was, you said, oh, you got to make it.
I don't know. That was a morning ago.
No. That was so I'm sharing something with him that I had thought of, that I had written in. He goes, oh, but you've got to make it engaging. I just wrote this 5 minutes ago. I will make it engaging. So I heard you got to make this engaging. What he was saying was, wow, this has lots of potential. Let's make sure it's full of energy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's what he was saying.
That's exactly what I was saying. So one of the things, though, that we when you go in, you're talking to people, you use the term, you're going to be moving, so start moving.
Let's start getting you packed. Let's ease the load. So we're going to actually edit and start packing away what you're going to take with you. Let's donate what you're not going to take with you.
Summertime,
and really make use of this as an opportunity for fresh and quick exit from this current locale to go to the next place. So Dexter, you do a lot of moving. Dexter's the muscle.
What about the staging by Kijiji thing?
Staging by Kijiji. I love Kijiji. So there's cost-effective ways.
So, yeah.
There's cost-effective ways. So, but if you want more on this, please subscribe below. Visit us online at explorecareers.com, and that's Take 5 with Team Hayden. Thank you.